Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to do something different and to stray away from the main part of my channel, which is doing music, which was the first actual reason why I started doing YouTube in the first place, was to do piano covers and lyric videos, just to showcase what I could do on the piano, and do something a bit more personal, though not too personal, like too much information. So, I trying to do in vlogs, which aren't really well received, but which is understandable because I'm not very good at doing it, and it was um, my first time doing it, and it was a bit uncomfortable as well as my editing skills not being, professional, and as well as for examples of doing in hauls and more recently book reviews and collections such as the books I have and the music I like in tributes and dedications and lyric videos um, and episode reviews, and more recently what I've been excited about getting, for example, getting hereditary actually getting Hereditary in the post, and actually really excited about getting it, as well as the Rod Stewart album. So with that in mind, with that excitement in mind, I thought I'd talk about this new mobile game that I downloaded off of Google Play a couple of weeks back. So this game is called Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery, where it's an adventure game, and of course of all these mobile games you don't have to pay, but there are microtransactions which forces you to pay your own money to gain energy and stuff to progress. But then what's good about this game that you can just progress on with the story without actually having to pay with your own money, which I don't do. I never pay with my own money at all, which is a good incentive really to make these kind of games which only are about microtransactions. You don't have to pay with your own money. You can just go through the story without having to, basically. So I've been probably playing for about a couple of weeks. I'm in year 2, I'm level 10, and I'm a Ravenclaw. I haven't used my own name, though you can actually create your own character. My name is called Neve, which I think this game is online on the internet, so of course the names aren't randomly generated. A lot of people do use a lot of names, so you have to probably create a unique one, which I did. And this game does actually have a story where you play a girl or a boy, whichever character sex that you view yourself under, and you have either a brother or sister, depending on what sex you are, who is like a villain of the piece, like a Draco Malfoy almost, where he hasn't got a good reputation at the school, and you have to solve a mystery between where he is and these cursed vaults, which basically what the story revolves around. It's good because I'm very happy that it's hopefully a long story. I'm only in year 2, and I hope there's more, which it better be. So there are many events that you can wait for. Some of which you have to wait overnight, which isn't good because you're on the internet all the time. Which with this energy, you've got to wait 4 minutes until your energy replenishes. You can either watch a video that lasts I don't know, 20 seconds, something like that, more than that, a minute, and you can gain 3 energy bolts, which gets quite tiring and repetitive, but I'm enjoying it so far. You can gain house points, you can there is a story to it, it's quite compelling. You can have, so there are 3 little traits you can have. Knowledge, courage, and empathy, depending on which option that you choose, and you can just level up that way and get house points and duel as well, which is good. But there isn't actually any real gameplay. There's just a story which obviously motivates me to actually play. but there's no real like gameplay involved. It's quite repetitive. It's like, since it's like a mobile game, you just like click. If you point with your finger, and it's no proper like, it's not like a console. We could just like, move around and stuff. There are questions you can answer, but again, they're repetitive as well. It's not like you have to like choose the best answer. The orange is nearer to the answer, but the green one is the right answer. So no matter what icon you choose, you just have to do what's the best to you. So it doesn't matter if, for example, you gain friends, and you have this like shield next to it, and it has like a number in it, for example 2, and that means like your friendship with that particular person can increase. Or for example, next to the question there's like a courage or knowledge or empathy, and next to it you have a choice between clicking that one or clicking just a normal plain one. And sometimes I click the plain one because that's, for me, that just fits me. But you can obviously, if you want to progress up the story more, you pick the shield or whatever, which is good incentive. I guess probably there are original voice actors in it. I could definitely hear Professor Flitwick and Madame Hooch. Can't remember, Zoe Wanamaker, who played Madame Hooch, and I can't remember that little guy who played Flitwick. But yeah, I think I might be wrong by original voice actors, and of course Snape. No, it's no original, obviously not. But there might be. So I first heard of this game when I was doing quizzes on BuzzFeed. I used to do quite a lot of quizzes back when I was a teenager, when I had a lot of time on my hands, and so I did this quiz. Well, if you don't remember Quizilla, I used to do a lot of quizzes on there. Not used to take them, not exactly conduct them myself, but I used to really like to do who would do 4 quizzes, and I thought that was a very good way to escape. It's like reading a story and picking your right choices between who you want to fall for, angel, demon, and vampire, or anything like that. So that's quite cool. So that's how I first heard of it, on BuzzFeed, which is an American quizzing site. Well, I used it for quizzes, but there's like news and stuff. But for me, I use it for quizzes. So I went on to one of the quizzes, like Harry Potter quizzes, say the quiz is entitled "What house would you be in?" and I looked at these screenshots, and I thought, because I used to play like a lot of Harry Potter games and stuff, and it's not screenshots that I recognise on the PS2 versions. So I thought it might be a PC, but no way, it's not the same. So I thought I might as well search it up, and then at the end of the quiz I read this and say that it was from Harry Potter Mystery, Hogwarts Mystery, and I looked on Google Play and I saw it and I thought, it's free, so I downloaded it. Yes, it's microtransactions, but as long as I can actually progress with the story without actually using any of the money, without having to use any of your own money, then that's a big plus. So yeah, I downloaded it. That's the story of how I knew of this game. What I wish that would happen. I'm only year 2, but still, I would like to have more of like a romance in it. You can choose who you want to be with. I think it's just me really, but I like a bit of RPG elements in it. Though you can actually purchase clothes and animals and take care of animals and do duels and actually partake in duels. I know this is linked with Facebook, where you can probably battle with friends, hence why it's Wi-Fi all the time. But that's not necessarily a good thing, because that means you have to use your internet all the time, which isn't good. So, yeah, that's what I just wish. I like it. I was a bit scared that it was just gonna be a short game, like only year 1. Just, like Lego movies of Harry Potter, where they just have like year 1 and year 2 and stuff, and don't even progress onto year 6, even though all the films have been made. So I don't know if that's actually made in the USA or anything like that because of the difference of time zones. Simply because I was getting ready for this event, Hagrid's event of his birthday, and I missed it. I was preparing for it, I was taking the lessons and stuff, and then when it came the next day, I missed it, which is a big, huge bummer. So I thought maybe it was made in USA, though Harry Potter obviously is a UK thing. So yeah, disappointed in that, but yeah, I am enjoying it so far. A lot of incentive for the story, and it's very compelling. And like I said, I have a lot of incentives for coming back to play it. You know, house points and collecting house points, doing duels, and playing with maybe other people online. I don't know if that's the case. If you play over the Facebook or anything, if that's like, you could connect via that. I don't know if that's possible. But I'm not really a multiplayer kind of girl. I don't really play with other people. I just like a single player. That's why I like story-driven plots. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this game that I downloaded. I thought, yes, really good. I thought it's my kind of thing. I'm going to download it. I was afraid about removing it because, if it was going to be short or you have to play it with having to pay your own money eventually, but you don't, which is good. So yeah, I hope I enjoy it even more as the weeks and months progress, depending on how long this story goes on for. So that's my little rant of this new game. If you have any comments on what you thought of this game or what you're thinking of it so far, if you're enjoying it, or any pros or cons, like me, because I had some pros and cons here. If you want to have any more pros and cons, then state down below in the comments. Don't give me any spoilers or anything, any story-driven spoilers, although it probably won't even make a difference at the end of the day. But yeah, that's my little rant about this game. So yeah, I will be doing more of these kind of videos in the future because I wanted to broaden my repertoire of videos, so other than music and stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this little rant video, and I'll see you in my next video. So yeah, go ahead and download the game. I'm enjoying it so far, and yeah, go ahead if you like that. If you like Harry Potter, which I think everyone does. So yeah, go ahead. It's very fun.